All right, well, we're back with a big block. Matt, BlindGuysGarage, how are y'all today? As you can tell, we've been working on the 69 Camaro. It's over in the background. That's a different video. So here we are with this guy. So we've got it full of water. Is that leaking? Maybe not. Just cold. So we got it full of water, full of oil. We're gonna crank it and let it run for the first time on its own and get her up to good temp. Let's see if it starts. 2 pumps, 3 pumps, I guess. Get both switches. That's surprising. Then again, I guess I did turn this carburetor in the cold. All right, I'm gonna put you to the side. Well, it ran just fine until it ran out of gas. Let's see what it takes to get fuel back up to it. Give her a couple good pumps. Switch on. Oh, still not got it. Oh, still not there. Well, this is gonna be fun. All right, I'm gonna set you to the side, I guess. I had to work the throttle. Right here, I just want to show you. Pull the valve cover real quick, and we've got oil everywhere. There you go. All right, well, as you can tell, water temp looking good. We had good oil pressure the whole time. So I got a slight rattle, which I think is coming from this water pump. It could be this gauge cluster, because this thing, while everything runs, rattles like hell. And so does this fan. Everything kind of rattles on the stand. But so I'll double check that. But I don't know, sounds pretty good. So for now, I guess we'll just bring it back tomorrow when we go to fire it up again. All right, well, I chased the problem. I'm a dumbass. Wouldn't be the first time, and it ain't gonna be the last. Apparently, in the process of putting this thing together, oh, there's good. That pulley's good. Oh, there's the rattle. What y'all think? Think that's a rattle? The whole pulley's loose on the water pump right there. So we'll tighten that baby back up, and yeah, that should fix all our issues. So for now, I guess I'll bring it back tomorrow, and after we go and let it run again, I'm going to pull this thing over and put it on the charge because the battery's dead from it. The alternator's not working apparently. So yeah, bring y'all back in a little bit. All right, it's been a couple days since we worked on the big block, but we're back on it. Here it is. You see it's over here in the corner. You can see what I've been working on out there in the street. Well, driveway. So let's pull this thing back out of the hole and fire it up, get it one more good run in. All right, let's fire this baby up. Probably need this off. I'm going to continue running out of gas with this damn thing. As you'll see. We'll have next to no front squirter. Just a little bit. Out of gas. Again. Well, we'll get some gas. I'll go ahead and drain the oil out of it. It ran long enough to drain it, so drain the oil and we'll start fresh. Alright, on top of being out of gas, as y'all probably noticed, I noticed it too during the walkthrough. We have a water leak on the front of the motor. It's running down right here and then dripping off of this fitting, but I haven't been able to see where it's leaking at yet. So I'll have to crank it and run it again because it's all dried up now. It's bone dry in here. So, you know, anything's possible, I guess, but I don't see a drip right now. I know this thermostat housing's sweating just a little bit, but I don't think it was coming from it. The hose is tight there. Hose is tight there and there. So, we'll just have to see. And it only does it after it's running. If it sits here all day, it doesn't do it. So it kind of makes me think it's a water pump. But we'll see what happens. Alright, well, we ran out of gas a couple days ago. I got sick. Hadn't touched the thing. Checked the water on it. And we drained the oil then too. It hadn't been too cold yet. Supposed to get cold in the next couple days. So let's get one more run in on this thing. And we'll drain the water out of it. We also changed the oil like I just said. So I guess I probably should bring you over here. Oh, let's take this off too. And let's see how fast we get oil pressure. It's pretty cool out right now. Not cold, but cool. So let's see. All right, I always just flip on power for the starter to start with. Oh, we got oil pressure. Look at that. I think, no, we didn't. All right, give her a couple pumps. I've turned the fans on, we've actually lost a little water temp. It does have a 160 Z-stat in it, and I always drill them and we run the bypass, so they will run a hair cooler than what the temp says. There she is. Let her run a few more minutes and I'll bring her back. All right, well, there's our, third warm up? So we've changed the oil twice. Well, I have changed the oil twice, but not by choice. Changed the oil twice now. I've had only put one filter on it, changed the oil twice because we had an oil pan issue after trying all that good stuff. You know how it goes. So I think we're finally in. We're running. We're doing right. Motor sounds really good and healthy. Got all the bugs fixed out of it. No more leak on the ground that I can see. Let's reach down here one more time. Nope, nice and dry. So what I thought was this water thing leaking was actually, I guess, this just dripping down and then running right beside it. So there's this. Got our oil pressure line. Looks like it's got a small cut in it. That's awesome. Might have rubbed on something at some point. But it's got good oil pressure at the front of the motor, which is where you'll have less oil pressure than back here, obviously. So, y'all want to hear it one more time? I do. As I always do when they're on the stand. All right, then you turn the ignition on. There she is. The reason why I do that, for those who are wondering, are if carburetor bleeds over, somehow maybe an intake gasket didn't seal, whatever that story may be. If you spin it over and it's got spark, it'll spark and then try to fire and run, assuming a cylinder potentially could have filled full of oil or coolant or gas. It'll bend a rod, break a rod. So I'll spin it over without the switch first, just to make sure everything's tight. Hit the switch, fire it up, there you go. So I guess for now, I'll just run it a couple more times, but I don't foresee any more issues. If anything else happens, I'll bring you back, but I think we're good. I think we're just gonna run it once more tomorrow and call it a day. And like I said, other things happen, I'll bring y'all back. But as of right now, if you like the content, like, share, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. And, you know, I read all the comments, answer all the comments. And for the time being, I guess we're going to be done with this guy until the car gets here. So, hopefully, going to give you a sneak peek of what my plan is. Hopefully, within the next week or so. So, a few videos for y'all, because I got a couple videos planned. We'll get this big block here up on this stand and hear it run. So both of these we built on the channel at the same time, but we have managed not to get this one up running yet, or them both up running yet. So once we get that one up there, it can sit on the stand as long as it wants to. But we also have a small block we can fire on the stand too. So there you go. That's the story. And like I said, like, share, comment, subscribe. Y'all have a good one. Later.